What is super hexagon? Is it really helpful for us to remember all the formulas through just a simple hexagon? Let us see that how we can remember all the formulas related to trigonometry through just a simple hexagon, and if this hexagon really helps us to remember all the formulas without actually memorizing the formulas. So let us begin our today's video. Namaskar and welcome to my channel Bharatiya Shikshak. So today we are going to see how a super hexagon is actually a super hexagon. Okay, so before starting with the today's topic, one thing which you need to remember is that you need to remember this formula: tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, and you will draw a hexagon as shown in the figure, and you have to join all the diagonals. Okay, you have to draw all the diagonals, and in between it will be 1. So what we will do first we'll put this formula in the hexagon. Let us see how. So first I will write tan theta is equal to what? Sin theta by cos theta, isn't it? So how I will write? Tan sin cos. Now always remember, in the opposite of tan we place cot. That means here it will be cot theta. One more thing you need to remember is that in the right hand side of the hexagon we always place the ratios related to C. That means cos, cot, here it will be cosec. Okay. What is left? Sec theta. We will place it here. Till this much it is clear? Fine. So how we are going to find it out? Let us check. Tan theta is equal to sin by cos. We will go in the clockwise direction. Tan is equal to sin by cos first. Then what is next? Sin. Sin theta is equal to cos theta by cot theta. This is second. Okay. Next is cos theta. Cos theta will be equal to cot by cosec. Cot theta is equal to cot theta by cosec theta. Okay. What is next? After cos is cot. That means cot is equal to cosec by sec. Cot theta is equal to cosec theta by sec theta. Done. After cot it is cosec. That means cosec theta is equal to sec theta by tan theta. Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't it? The last one is sec. Sec is equal to tan by sin. Sec theta is equal to tan theta by sin theta. Done? So this is over with clockwise direction, isn't it? Clockwise is over. Now we will see anti-clockwise. Again I will start with tan. Tan theta is equal to sec theta by cosec theta. Okay. Next is what? Sec theta. Sec theta is equal to cosec theta by cot theta. Done. Next is what? Cosec theta is equal to cot theta by cos theta. What is next? After cosec is cot, right? Cot theta is equal to cos theta by sin theta. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 done. Then fifth, cos theta. Cos theta is equal to sin theta by tan theta. Sin theta by tan theta. So what will be sin theta? It will be tan theta by sec theta. Tan theta by sec theta. Is it over? Only this much? this much, if you have any problem, is there any problem till this much? I don't think so. So after completion of this, you might think that it is over, but it is not. There are many more left. Okay, so complete till this much first. Now the next set of formulas we are going to derive from the super hexagon. First, again you will place it tan sine cos first. That means tan theta is equal to sine theta by cos theta, isn't it? Tan sine cos, then opposite of tan you will be putting cot, and in the right hand side we place the identities related to c. That means here will be cosec, and whatever will be left here will be sec. That means sec was left, that's why sec theta will be here, and in between it will be 1. So now what next we are going to find out? So remember, first I am taking, say for example, tan theta first, and this is second and this is third. Okay, first, second, third, tan theta, sin theta and cos theta. So first into third is equal to, that means tan theta into cos theta is equal to sin theta. Are you able to understand? Tan theta into cos theta is equal to sin theta. Tan into cos is equal to sin. That means this into this is equal to this. Similarly, what can we say? This into this is equal to this. Sec theta into cosec theta, cot theta is equal to cosec theta. Similarly, what can we take? This into this is equal to cos theta. Sin theta into cot theta is equal to cos theta. Can you find out the others? Yes, tan into cosec is equal to what? Tan theta into cosec theta is equal to sec theta. Similarly, you have to find out the other values. Will you be able to do? I give you 5 minutes to find it out. So, finish it. You might be thinking that after finding out so many formulas, it is over. Is it? So, actually it is not over. The strength or the flexibility of this hexagon is more than whatever you are thinking. So the next set of formulas that we are going to find out is that sine and cosec. Okay, that means opposite of sine is cosec. That means sine theta we can write as sine theta is equal to 1 by cosec theta. Similarly, cos theta is equal to 1 by sec theta. Similarly, cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. Similarly, cosec theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. That means what you are finding here, in these two part, if you compare, what do you see? Sin is equal to 1 by cosec and cosec is equal to 1 by sin, isn't it? That means the opposite are the reciprocal of each other. Is that clear? Now, is it over till this much? Not at all. There are many more to go. So let us see the next. Next again we will place the super hexagon and find out the rest of the things. Okay. Now we will see horizontally. This, then this, then to cot, then sec to cosec. But before that, do you know what is complementary angle? Complementary angles. That means sum of two angles, if it is equal to 90 degree, then means they are complementary to each other. So here in this part, there is a relationship between the identities of the trigonometric terms along with the complementary angle. So let us try to see what is there. What I have said, that there is a relation between the functions of trigonometric identities along with whom? Complementary angles. So let us see what are the things we can derive from this. Sin theta is equal to cos cos 90 degree minus theta. Similarly, we can go in this direction even. Cos theta is equal to sin 90 degree minus theta. We will go in the horizontal manner, okay? Then tan theta is equal to cot 90 degree minus theta. Next, what can we say? Cot theta is equal to tan 90 degree minus theta. What next? Sec theta is equal to cosec 90 degree minus theta. What can we write again? Cosec theta is equal to sec 90 degree minus theta. Okay, so many things we have found out. It might be such that you might get puzzled, or you might be thinking that this much is enough. Is it? So first of all, you note it down, and then I am going to say that this is not enough. Few more are there. So finish it. So again we have taken the superhexagon. So what can we derive more from it? So this time take your pen and draw in this manner. Done? So what can we find out from this? Yes, this gives us a relation, and that relation I am going to note it down here. So see, so from here what we find, that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. That means what will be next? 1 square plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. 1 square is equal to 1. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Next, tan square theta plus 1 is equal to sec square theta. Done? Is it over till this much? Is this enough? Not at all. So this, whatever we have done, clockwise direction we have done, isn't it? Like this, clockwise. Now if we go anti-clockwise, would you like to see? Okay. So before you complete this, see carefully again. Now we will be going anti-clockwise direction. This, and this. Okay? This from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here. While going anti-clockwise direction, you just remember this plus will be converted into minus. That means 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta. 1. Next, cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Next, sec square theta minus 1 is equal to tan square theta. So till this much you have understood, I hope. So with this we have come to the end of our today's class. So I hope superhexagon will actually help you in the examination. It will help you out to not to remember or memorize the formulas. You can just fix this particular figure in your mind. Okay, don't forget that tan is equal to sine by cos. Don't forget that. I have repeatedly said this in my entire video there. Tan is equal to sine by cos, then opposite of tan will be cot. Then in the right hand side we place the what? We place the identities of c in the right hand side. That means cosec will be here. What remains is sec, and in between it will be 1. And with the help of this superhexagon, it is actually helping us to find out all the formulas, most of the formulas related to trigonometry without actually memorizing the things. isn't it? That is the best part of our today's class. So if you have liked the class, if you had thoroughly enjoyed the class, please give it a like, and hope I meet you again in my next video. Till then, namaste, stay at home, stay safe, feel motivated.